Welcome again to online video classes for Microsoft Excel. I'm still your lecturer, Mr. Baji. Please, in our last class, we've talked about the date functions and the timings, how we can add time and dates in Microsoft Excel. So today, we are going to go to the next lesson, that is joining text in Microsoft Excel. Now, most of the time when you type data like this in Microsoft Excel, it's a perfect way of entering data. But once you have this data like this format, you might want to export this data in a one column format like this, having the name and the second name in one place, while the data already exists. So if you want it in this format, or in a format like this where the name starts or before the surname or the surname starts, you can enter a few codes that can join words like this for you. So your first name and your last name can always be joined. Okay, so this is a typical example on how you can join two data or two cells together, even three or even more. Okay, so this is an example of how you can enter data so that your data will be joined together. Okay, so here in this exercise, we have to type equals to D3, then you put the and sign. Okay, then the quotation, comma, quotation again, the and then the cell where you want to add the data. Okay, there is no closing brackets and stuff like that. So right now I am going to join D3 and C3. Okay, but what joins them together is the and sign, the and before and the and. So you'll have something like this. So if you want, even here, you can put space bar so that you will have space between the word, the first name and the last name. Okay. If you also don't want to have this comma, of course, if you click on it, then you can remove the comma. If you remove the comma, then you will just have the full name like this, Smith Nancy. Or if you want, you can start with the C3 and then the D3, then you will have Nancy Smith. In any way you want to write it, of course it is allowed. I want you to practice this and add all the rest of the words, the names in this format and in another in a revised format like this. Okay, so thank you very much. If you also want to explore others, of course, like using numbers and dates, of course, you can give it a practice. The exercises is here. Once you are able to do all this, you will have an idea of how you can add text and numbers together like this. So read through, please, until we meet in our next class. I will hope that you will do a lot of practice exercises as far as these exercises are concerned. Until we meet in our next class, I will stop here for today. Thank you.